Oh boy, we got a good one. We got everything money. Talking out there, you know what? If you didn't have serious doubts about everything money before, after this short 4-minute clip, which I don't want to watch because Slow Mo is the biggest clown in the world, Mohammed, whatever his freaking name is. If you have any doubts that these guys are freaking losers, they're going to be very quickly dispelled after this video. Now, I didn't even want to make a video tonight. I did not. Okay, I want to play some RuneScape. I got to go on my farm runs, and I got to slay monsters and slay cheats. No, I'm just kidding. But I had to make this video. So let's go ahead and listen to Slow Mo and see what he has to say about Mo's first million and advice to younger self. A few good minutes. I don't think his girlfriend gets a few good minutes. Let's watch.
What's up, guys? Welcome to A Few Good Minutes. This is for Petro. Petro asked a lot of good questions. He said, how I made my first million personally, and advice to my 25-year-old self. Right now, I'm 34. So I actually wrote this down in my
This loser's the same age as me. God.
notes, so I never forget this. It was, so when I was in 2010, my dad gave me what was my college fund. Legally, he had to give it to me when I turned 21. So he gave me about 150,000, and I paid for whatever I had to do with school and paid off debt or whatever I had to do, and I decided to trade the rest. So by 2012, I turned the 150 into $1 million. So
We got some serious unpacking to do here. So first of all, Daddy, I'm so rich, Daddy. Oh. Daddy gave this clown $150,000. Now, it's either a UTMA or a UGMA, a UGMA or UPMA. But it's basically an account where you put money in it for your kid, and then you legally have to transfer the money to them, either at 18 or 21. So he had one of those accounts. This is why I always say, you never put money in an UGMA or a UTMA and give it to your kids. Because what if your child grows up to be this massive loser right here, takes the money, and supposedly he used it to pay off college. So you got 150K, first of all. Daddy, oh, I'm not rich though, Daddy. You got 150K. He uses it to, I guess, pay off college or whatever. So, I don't know. Let's say he spent 50K. So he has 100K left. And then he says from 2010 to, I believe he said 2012. In 2 years, he turned $100,000 into $1 million. Whoa, does anybody believe that? Are you serious? Well, my dad gave me $10. This is me, strongman. And I put it into Dogecoin and in 20 trillion X, bro. And now I'm a trillionaire. Sign up for my software, bro. That strongman can make an Excel in 10 minutes. Does anybody believe this story? Never give your kids money through a UGMA or UTMA. Never, because this is the kind of clown you could give birth to. Okay, I don't want my kids to be clowns, but this is the possibility. When you give your son money, you better hope to God he does not day trade it and then, big air quotes, you can't see it, big air quotes, basically 10x. He's so full of crap. Oh, I totally believe this. You're like Warren Buffett's your little bitch.
by 2015, it was 3 million. By 2019, 7 million. And the story.
Oh, then it was 3 million, and then it was whatever billion trillion dollars it was after that. Does anybody believe this? Really? Okay, like 95% of day traders don't make any money, but Trader Mo, this guy, this massive low IQ clown, somehow like 20 trillion X'd his money. Daddy! Nobody believes this, you liar.
It just goes on. My brother had the same thing. We did the exact same thing, and it was all trading.
Two degenerates. God.
At that time, it was all trading, and it was much easier to do with smaller numbers. Since then, it's hard to trade with the volume that I used to, just because I have to be too widespread, and there's too many stocks that I can't trade that have high volatility anymore because of the numbers of shares I need to buy. So it was February 10th, 2012. I was actually at the University of South Florida Student Union right after a physics exam, which I failed because I suck at physics, flying my buddy's
Yeah, so he's a total retard is what he's saying.
house up in Ohio. So that was that. That's how I got my first million, and it was trading. It was I went balls to the wall, learned how to trade, used the same process that I use now and that I teach you guys, and it was
Yes, it's just, look, all you got to do is sign up for his $80 a month or whatever it is now, and he'll teach you the same process that he used to turn 100,000 of daddy's money into a million, and then what, 3 million, and then 7 million. It's so easy, bro. You just can consistently 20,000x. It's no sweat off my back. What am I doing here, maxing my tax advantage accounts and buying total market index funds? I'm a freaking moron compared to this genius, Team Portnoy. Oh, you would be on Team Portnoy, loser.
A hell of a lot of fun, and I still do it, as you know. I trade with about $1 million right now, and every day is, some of you guys see what I do in a few, not a few good minutes, employed trader series, and then of course I trade outside of that as well, but it is a lot of fun. Still not trading with the volume that I would like to, but I think.
Yeah, you know he gets his millions from the subscription. You morons are paying $80 a month. Okay, that's a lot of money. That is a lot of freaking money. That is like what, almost $1,000 a year that you could be putting into your tax advantage accounts, and instead you're paying this moron who claims to 1000x. This is disgusting. Okay, this is like, I mean, if you're a day trader, at least acknowledge that it's hard as hell, and you probably didn't 10x in 2 years. Just be honest, okay? I would respect that 20,000 times more. Just like his returns, apparently. Then if, daddy's money, and then 100,000, and then a million, and then 5 million, and then $20 trillion, before you know it, he's gonna be a zillionaire, bro. He's gonna buy me. He's gonna own me.
I think it's just easier for me now to allocate money towards value plays. They're not as time consuming. They're for a longer period of time, but I don't ever want to stop trading based on a chart. And what would I tell my 25-year-old self? People do ask, would I be able to do it again with this mindset? And the answer is probably no, because I was a hell of a lot more risky back then. I would do a lot of different day trades that would be pretty high risk. And I got to the point where those of you day traders out there know the stochastics. As soon as they crossed 80, I would be getting in them with, I don't know, $500,000 and stuff. And I would just run these things and see how much I can make in a day. One day.
This guy is such a degenerate. You want to pay this man? God, I mean, like, I don't have $500,000, but like, I've got a good amount of money. I cannot imagine putting $500,000 of my hard-earned money that I've worked so hard to save into a stochastic over 80. Yeah, this guy's a freaking idiot lunatic.
I day traded, this was back in 2014, I believe. I day traded lumber liquidators, and that was my biggest one-day gain ever. It was $480,000 that I made in that day. But that is a trade that I would never make now because I was young and dumb. And even though I had a process,
you're now old and dumb, Mo.
It was still a pretty big risk of allocation. So advice to my 25-year-old self: find a process that works to you, stick to it, read a lot. I wish I would have gotten into value investing earlier than I did, because I think that would have helped. I would have found a lot more better stocks that I could be in outside of, like right now, I'm in Apple, Bristol Myers, and those are my two oldest positions. And Apple I've been in, cost basis is $17. I've been in it for a long time, but it wasn't exactly, I didn't exactly buy it for all of the value.
So basically what he's saying is he was a gambling degenerate when he was younger. And if he could just talk to his younger self, you know, he would instead be a value investor and, you know, buy all the clown stocks and then drop 50% after they buy them. Okay, but then you're charging people to teach them the same degenerate techniques that you used before. Something isn't computing here, Mo. Nobody can believe this, right? Oh wait, yeah, of course they do, because people are freaking stupid on YouTube. Do they have 250 subscribers? I'm not surprised at all. I am not surprised at all.
The metrics that I see now, there were a lot of different reasons why I bought it at that price, but that's the thing. Just read as much as you can from people that you really, really trust, and really your process jives with theirs, and I think you'll be better off in the long run. So that's it for this one. Thanks, Petro.
Oh, what a heartwarming story. This is gross, okay? Also, I'll give a shout out to Capital Mindset's Discord for sharing this clip to me, but oh my God. All right, have a wonderful night, guys. Cheers.